Okay, Ma, we are here to ask a few questions about the topic you're teaching students this session, which is germicide and disinfectant. So, Ma, we just want you to give us a brief explanation, like an overview about what it is.
Disinfectant is all about.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah, my name is Abdulmajid Fatima Fentela. I'm a principal technologist. I work with pharmaceutical and medicinal chemistry department in Faculty of Pharmaceutical Sciences, University of Ilorin here. Yeah, I engage with tech in Ilorin to take germicide and disinfectants. And as we all know, these are things we use mostly in our homes, offices, hospitals, and many other places like that. The two of them are quite related, but the big difference is that the germicide is mostly used on non-living things, like on floors. We use it to wash the toilets and other things, but we hardly use it on the skin, on human skin. Yeah, from research, if you want to use germicide on the skin, I think you have to allow it to stay inside water for more than 1 hour. But in the case of disinfectants, we can use it on the body, on human body. It can be lower animals or higher animals like mammals. And we also use it to wash wounds in clinics. If you have any fresh wound, that is what they normally use to wash the wound first before they apply any other thing. And they are both related in the sense that we have about 3 major chemicals that are similar to them: phenol, pine oil, and hexapone. Hexapone is actually a foaming agent, and we use it in both of them. So I normally tell my students that even when you are using these things to wash your toilets or anything, you don't need to put soap, because it's going to form lather on its own. And hexapone is also used in making soap, liquid soap that we use these days. So the chemicals are quite expensive, and as we all know, disinfectant is more expensive than germicide. Yes, even if you go out, Dettol is more expensive than Iza. So the company name is Germicide and the product name is Iza. But here in Unilorin, our own product, we gave it Tectol and Texal. So it was coined in one of my students that I took some years back. They were the one that brought that idea. So that's our own product name. So in the production, actually, we normally begin with 5 liters of Iza and 3.5 liters of Dettol, actually. So we always advise that when you want to produce, you take care of yourself, like you take all the precautionary motives that is necessary, because the chemicals are very, very corrosive, especially phenol. If phenol touches the skin, it's going to burn the skin. Though we have some measures we take, you have use water or you use hexapone to wash it, so you have to be very careful. So we do get a bowl that is bigger and larger than the quantity you want to make. So if you want to make 5 liters, you are going to get something bigger than 5 liters. So if you want good quality, like you can leave it at 5 liters, but even you can still make it up to 7 liters.
Okay. So does that mean like you have to get, for the materials, you have to get more for
Not
less
more.
or something?
No, like, it depends. You are going for profits. This is a business venture. So you want to make more profits, and you have to look at your environment. Who are the people that are going to buy this thing? If you make, and you have competitors, we have other brands outside that do the same thing. And like we now in Unilorin, I think there are some things that we've not really gotten, like we've not done, like we are not registered with SON or NAFDAC. So we have to protect that. So because some people might come and want to like get us, I'll be like, no. So they might even want to say, okay, we will slash the price will come down. But we are always giving the best. The first Dettol we made then In fact, they really commended us at UITH because I used to tell my students to market it out. They really went out then. I was even of the idea that schools should even stop giving faculties money to buy germicide. Why don't they contact tech, pay into tech's account, and just the faculties will just tell tech this is the quantity they want. So instead of us buying from outside, but you know, people, Nigeria and all this, it's not an ideal situation. Like we have already gotten it wrong. So let's just.
But what we are trying to say now is that the data we are University of Ilorin is made, so it's far different from that other one. Other pharmacists are doing.
I'm talking about, like, yes, because I use it.
Okay.
In fact, anytime I make the tour, because me, I believe it in do it yourself. My husband, every time my husband wants to bath like this, is most use the tour to bath. I don't like, hey, Gaskia, I will not make the tour again because you just let me go. You understand that kind of a thing? Is like from testimonies I hear, people that use it. Because if you want to confirm a good quality detour, you drop it inside water and it's going to form a cloudy solution. And that is it. People make, like, they give us positive and best comments.
Wow.
So it's really very good. And the shelf life is long. Like the detour I made last year, I still have some remaining up to down and they are still good.
They're still working.
And if there is any wound, I applied it on it like this, it dries off immediately. So that's how, because you know the amount of water we use is not much. I have two methods I use. I have the one that the water supersedes the IPA. IPA, isopropyl alcohol, is one of the ingredients we use in making the top. They use it to make sanitizer as well. You know, anything alcohol with is like a dry immediately. So the best method is using 2 liters of IPA to 500 ml of water. You understand? So, and I have another method that is going to be the other way around. The IPA is going to be less. So when I did that, I observed that the one with the higher quantity of IPA is always the best. So I stopped.
Sorry, that's IPA. What exactly does it do to the detour?
You know, when you apply detour to your skin, how do you feel? It's cold.
Yes.
That's the function of the IPA. You know, in chemistry we have what we call ethanol, more like alcohol.
Yes, I've heard that.
You understand? And even in spirit, so it suits the skin. You understand? And more or less sanitizes, you know, so that there won't be any infection. It's going to disinfectant effect. You understand? So it's going to clear it off.
Is detour having phenol also?
It has phenol.
Okay.
We use phenol, IPA, chloroxylenol. Chloroxylenol is what gives the detour the smell. Okay. That detour smell that you want. You understand? That's this chloroxylenol that gives it. Then we use water. Though we use less water. Then we use what we call colorant, or you call it tabalica. So it depends on how dark. You know, the major color of detour is golden. So it depends. But if you look at detour and sector is black. And so when my students make dark this, I'll tell you have gone to sector. If you make so I always have a standard for them. So once I do mine, I'll put it on the table so that's your standard. That's what you are going to check with your own. So if you don't get that color, you're on your own.
Well, this thing is like physically demanding. The process of making it
is not even time consuming. In fact, most I don't know why, most of my students, I normally do, let's say 5 appearances. If you come initially, then when things were good, they will come 5 times. The first time we might introduce ourselves theoretically. You know, on a good day GSE is supposed to be 100% practical. But we here, maybe because I'm a teacher, so I'm a registered teacher, so I can't see myself just entering into the lab like that without giving something. So I will even first of all go and ask you to go and tell me what you know about it. Okay, what are the ingredients? They should come with their own before I will now give them mine.
Their own personal research.
Yes, in fact, I have some of my bosses in my faculty here there is one of my bosses that does shea butter. So that's what we do. In fact, we give them exam. If you ask some of our first set, second set, we give them exam of theory. We print out questions for them, and because it's a group work, there is no way we can ask more 150 students to do individual thing. So if you are now doing a group work, somebody might not work, others will work. You know, from our own experience here in pharmacy, they always do division of labor in practicals. So we make sure, at times during their practical class, I'll just ask them, okay, what are the ingredients we use for making the dough? If that person fails, all the group will fail. So that's why even when you look at our marking, they don't have a uniform mark. And we deal with attendance as well.
You also deal with attendance?
Yes, attendance is very, very important. And my attendance carries 2 marks each class. In fact, when Professor Adoye came, he came up with, when he was a director, then he came up with the idea of doing more of virtual, because our students were many, that how do we meet up, that we should be doing virtual, we should make videos, send it to them. So, like last year, I never knew I was even going to partake because I actually had an occupational hazard in the lab. I had an accident, but they asked me if I was more at home than in the office. I had virtual classes with them. I only met them once, and they did wonderful well. So even when they came, we were under the tree. One of their rep is a medical student. He was telling me, "Ma, are we not supposed to be in the lab?" I said, "Don't worry." In fact, by the time they finished, all of them were surprised. Like, I had just 1 law student last year. This year, I had more than 5. I said, "What happened?" She told them, "Hey, go to do that." I said, I used to query them that, "Why are you coming here? You have other skills in the school. Why are you coming here?" But you know, students, when they are being carried along and you make them feel responsible, you always get the best out of them.
Of course.
So I will interact. I will call them different names. You don't want to work. You are not serious. You understand that kind of a thing. So that is the essence. So
It's okay.
So they find it interesting. Even I have a student, every year I used to have students who like an adopted child from those students though. They are not in my faculty. There is a boy, he's doing interior design and everything. He came from is he international relation or something. I said, Abbas, what do you want? What do you want to do Germicide? He was even the one that helped us to design our sticker. I gave him that assignment. Up to today, we still connect. If I have anything to do about anything, I will call Abbas Alpha now. I need this. Even I was even thinking he's even the one that is still going to design our sticker for this set. Because I will just throw it into the group. Do we have any graphic designers? Because I know all of them, they have so many things up there. So they will just come up. So if you are up to the task and you tell me what you want to do, I'll just give you the assignment. So you have to go and do it, design it, send it to the others. I'll say, is it okay? Can we use this? Fine. And we are good.
Thank you. So, because of our time, I think you have explained
You have answered all the questions you wanted to ask. You have answered everything.
Thank you very much. But in conclusion, what would be your advice for someone that have interest on disinfectant?
It's a good and lucrative business. Yes. If it's something like, if you go outside now, most people are doing things themselves. If you go to where we buy chemical shops, you will see people coming in, trooping in, day out. But some people maybe I don't have time, I don't want to deal with chemical, because if you look at, because even if we were two that were making it before, there's somebody from Tech, Mr. Abido, he has stopped because he has ulcer, so he has stopped. He's now into paint production technology. So even me, I even want to propose another, because I'm into organic soap as well. I wanted to, but there's nobody doing organic soap. At times I feel like maybe I should just change, but I feel like if I change this thing, who will do it? You understand? So I have to carry that on. In fact, this year I have another plan entirely. I'm trying to make a pack, like a cleaning pack. It's going to be in a Ziploc nylon. You know, I'm a very crazy person though. Like I like learning. I like doing things, carrying out things. When I'm online like this, I'm always paying for this training or paying for that training. So as to I like trying things on my own. The liquid soap I make in my house, I've been using it for more than 10 years now. I use it to wash my car. In fact, I went to my auntie's house and she was asking me, did you just buy this car? I use it I call it multi-purpose liquid soap. We use it to wash our clothes, everything. We use it to do anything. In fact, I give people and they tell me they use it to bath.
But you are not selling it out.
I do sell it out for, but people it's expensive, but it's only people that knows the word. It's very expensive compared to what they do. I use just 3 ingredients, but the ones they do, we have list of ingredients about 10. We have caustic soda, we have sulfuric acid, we have sulfuric acid. You understand? And those things, they will definitely bleach our clothes and make them to tear. You understand? Earlier than, but this one is totally different from one. But how many people how do you call people down? And people are looking for quantity now. They are not looking for quality. They want something that is more. So if I put 5 liters of my own soap down and tell you that this is 6,000 naira, and they see one for 2,000 naira, when they rush for that one, they don't even. They will run. You understand that kind of a thing? So some people used to patronize before, but later nobody I'll just do it for myself. Just make 50 liters, keep it at home. I'll just be pouring it.
From it.
And in my faculty, in my lab, my department now, if they need it, so I just like, okay, bring money for materials. Don't worry about my skill. Don't pay for it. I'll just make it for them. I'll put it there. Even IPO, I do IPO too. So what I'm trying to do now is I want to do IPO, Dettol, and Isa. I'll not put it in a cleaning, in a pack, in a Ziploc nylon. Just put it cleaning pack. You understand? So probably that one is even going to attract people more. And it's a hand because normally the Isa is always the one that is even big, 500 mils. The price we sell Isa, 500 mils of Isa is what we sell 200 mils Dettol. Like last year we sold 200 mils of Dettol for 1,200 naira, and the same thing with Isa. Even the bottles, that Isa bottle comes with like 500 naira as at last year. We used to buy this bottle at 100 naira before. And those are the things that will attract customers. Like make it, brand it, make it a new bottle and put it, make it attractive. I know we have a normal Isa jerrycan that is white. That even our Isa is totally different from, you know, even me, I hate Isa. If you enter UITH now, the smell of Isa will be all over. But our own Isa doesn't smell like that. It's just a pity that we don't have it on ground because we not, you know, they've not released money for us for fund, and I don't have any spare money to start because I don't even know what my budget will be like. Maybe they are going to grant. They even told me that my budget is too high, and so I should. So
and the price is not something that is fixed.
Funny, it's not fixed. I swear. Ever since I started, I used to go to Surulere to go and buy materials, crown dye. I discovered another man here at Tanke, but I found out that Surulere one is more cheaper. But if I look at the transportation, you understand, because Surulere is very easily on the road, and to park over there is choking. Then I've discovered another woman at Obo Road. Their prices are just different. Everybody will sell at his own price. It's what they buy that they are going to sell. In fact, I could not even get that as that bottle last year. I have to improvise. I need another transparent this thing, and it was okay.
It was okay.
It was okay. People, they got it now. Even students, that day that we sold, a student bought before we left. One of my pharmacy students bought another extra bottle. Yes, I will tell them now. I'll go and say, but the thing we have is the marketing strategy. There's no time for us to sense them. Maybe we should set a day out for them to go and market for this thing. They should go inside the school. Let them feel us. It's not everybody that knows that they are doing things here. Yes. You understand? So, though Tech used to have showcase some of their products there is on hand, but I don't know whether they did it last year. They didn't.
Yes, even because of this GSE that I got to realize that there are other things.
There are other things. There are so many things, so many skills. But it's only, you know, we say, if it's about if they marry more. You understand? You only see where you reach. You can't see elsewhere. It's only the environment that you are. That's the only thing that you can see. So,
thank you very much.
Thank you very much, ma. Maybe when you're running your practical aspects of it, just come for it. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure having you around.
We've learned a lot more than we can. Let's say pay for it.
If you want me like off GSC, I'm available.
Thank you.
Yeah, I will. So far, I'm free. I will definitely give you details on how to even where to get your materials and everything. So
thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.